Hello, Empowered Woman. Welcome to this episode of the Empowered Woman podcast, which may not be your typical happy-go-lucky episode. I had every intention of talking about the Engage to Surf Summit and the Mastermind that I just launched, and I will talk about all that, but I'll also let you in on a new level of vulnerability that this tough week in the Spirk household has brought upon us. Let's dive in. Welcome back to the Empowered Woman podcast, the #1 show on personal growth, visibility, and profit for women entrepreneurs. If you're wanting to start believing in yourself, giving yourself permission to succeed, and let your voice be heard to make an impact in the world as an entrepreneur, this is the place for you. I am so glad that you're here. My name is Spirk, and I'm your host, triplet mom, woman empowerment coach, and all things motivation extraordinaire. Welcome again, and let's dive into today's episode. Oh my goodness. I had been waiting for this week for a long time, ever since I think it was end of October, when one of my media mentors, invited me to speak at an event that she was putting together where she was interviewing her clients. She asked me to be one of the success studies and to also, gain some more exposure. I actually gained new followers and one new client because of that event. And I just love the format. I love the idea of creating an event, a virtual event, a summit, and interviewing clients, because that's exposure for them, which that's what we should be doing as mentors, right? Is helping them grow. And it's also a huge perk for the speaker, for the organizer, to be able to showcase and have those testimonials right there without having to put screenshots or videos. The person is right there and they're a testament of your work, and that working with you is worth it. So it was amazing. And you can still check out the replay. All of the videos are inside a Facebook group. So if you just go to marciaspirk.com/summit, you will get redirected to the Facebook group and you'll be able to catch all of the replays. And it was an amazing afternoon. I interviewed 6 of my clients back to back, and they all talked about their business, but they also talked about what I have been teaching them and what they've learned with me in terms of increasing their exposure by creating engaging content and by involving their audience in everything that they do, which is what I've been preaching here for the last few months. And it was just amazing to see that other people resonate with that and have been having amazing results with it as well. And then at the end, I launched my Mastermind, which is a 6-month group coaching program, and so excited to help women dig deeper and really get laser focused on their business, because this is what I've noticed is that when you have a plan for each of your months to focus on, okay, so this month I'm going to be focusing on talking about this one offer of mine. So if you have that in mind, then you're going to map out your whole month so that you're talking about those topics and you're priming your audience so that when you say, here's my offer, they will catch on and they will be more inclined to actually buy. And so this is what I'm so excited about doing, because 6 months is a great period, enough time for you to experiment, course correct, and get amazing results, because then you can analyze what worked, what didn't, do more of what works, less of what doesn't, right? But with, all the excitement, all the preparation that came, the summit was on Tuesday. My husband actually had a little bit of an accident, a big accident in a sense, and broke his collarbone. And he's scheduled for surgery actually today as this episode comes out. And it's just been a week of uncertainties, all of a sudden, having him at home, having to care for him, not knowing what was going on, what he would need until you actually get to a doctor that can tell you what's going to happen and everything. So it's been a lot of uncertainties, and it's been very stressful to say the least. And then I also learned that because of the reinstated travel bans from Brazil specifically, my parents were scheduled to come in February, and they're no longer going to be able to come, because it's just too much of a hassle for them at the time, with having to quarantine, or you either have to quarantine for 14 days or get a vaccine. And so they're going to have to postpone their trip yet again. It's been a whole year since they've been here, because they usually come twice a year and they haven't been able to because of COVID. So it's been a very, very stressful week. And even with all the success of the summit and everyone, giving me amazing feedback and me feeling super fulfilled with it, I haven't been able to indulge and to really feel the amazingness of everything that I've been accomplishing, which tends to be a hard thing for me to begin with because I'm always on to the next thing and on to accomplishing something else and doing it all over again. And it's one of those reminders in life that you have to take a step back, that you have to rest, that you have to take care of priorities, right? What matters first, which is family. And it's hard for me to not stay on 100% committed mode like I usually am. So this has been a true challenge this entire week. And I usually share some of my struggles, but I know that it has been hard for me through the years to show vulnerability in my content, which is so important to create a connection with your audience. And now I know that it's because I don't want people to feel sorry for me. And that is an extremely, as you can hear the screeches, that is an extremely hard task for a triplet mom. Everyone feels sorry for me in some capacity because I juggle a lot and I don't like showing weakness because I don't want people to feel sorry for me, And now with, dedicating so much time to helping women create content and show their vulnerable side and be more true to themselves, I see that it has been a struggle for me in that sense, but also that it's important to share because people care. Just like how I am teaching my clients and teaching you hopefully here on the show that it's important that you show you care to your audience, you also have to allow them to care for you and to show you love and to show you grace so that you can do that for yourself as well. So this has been my lesson for this week, and I'm going to keep this episode short because I just wanted to hop on and share this with you. Share, the ups and downs, that not everything's rainbows and butterflies. Life does throw curveballs at us over and over again, and at times lots of curveballs at the same time, such as I have been experiencing. But I am so excited to continue serving my clients, to continue serving you, because I will not stop. That is one thing. The unexpected can be frustrating and disappointing, but when you know you're not giving up, you can pick yourself back up. You can, feel the feelings, but you can pick yourself back up easier because you know that you're not giving up. And this is me. I'm not giving up. So I will take the time to rest, to take care of my family, but I will continue on. And I think this is the biggest message and the biggest encouragement that I can give to anyone that comes across my path, is to help them with the thought that we're not giving up. We're continuing on, right? Because our message and our mission is bigger than us, and it's all about the impact. I've been getting some feedback still from my episode where I talked about it's more, income is great, impact is better. And this is where I'm at right now. This is where I'm naming all of my stuff serve, because I noticed that this goes a longer way into encouraging yourself to keep going when you know that there are other people benefiting from what you do. You're not just this lonely voice in the middle of a desert. And I know I'm not, because I know you are listening and you are loving this show. So I just, wanted to share that we're going through a tough time here in the Spirk household, but we're gonna go through it. And my plan for February is to be sharing more about the Empowered Woman School, because lots of ladies who weren't able to join the Mastermind at this time, which is still open until the beginning of February, are joining the membership. They're joining the Empowered Women School. So I'll be sharing more about the school, the structure of the school, and how you can get involved, because I have big plans for this thing, and I know it's just going to blow up and grow this year. So stay with me, friends. Stay with me. Short and sweet episode just to keep you up to date and bring some encouragement and motivation, even if it's me sharing some not so pleasant news, even though I have loved organizing this event and continuing on connecting with amazing women. So if you want more information on the Mastermind, there's still time to hop on. Just go to martaspirk.com/mastermind, and I'll put the links in the show notes. And as for the Empowered Women School, stay tuned. I will be sharing a lot more in the coming weeks. Until next time, bye.